Hello. So the um the purpose of this video is to share a little messages. I was not planning to do this video, but something is been in my mind and I feel like a calling to talk about this. And because I think it's important. A few days ago I was scrolling my feed, my YouTube app, and obviously I get a lot of notifications about the people that I follow having new videos, right? To check them out, check them check them out. I'm sorry. So um I remember that day I was a little bit anxious, and like the feeling, that urgency that you had to do something, and you feel, I don't know, anxious. Like there's something that you have to do, right? But I was like, I guess my energy was all over the place, and I was just looking for something to watch and thinking about something that I was supposed to do that I don't even remember right now. But anyway, and a video pop up on my notifications about this little girl. She looked young. I don't know, between, I would say, 13 and 17. I don't know for sure. And it was something saying like she was tired or she was done. And I click a little bit, and I what I saw make me my understanding was like she was kind of saying goodbye. Probably she was thinking about killing herself or hurting herself or something like that, because she was done or tired about her life, her struggles. I don't know. But like I say, my energy was all over the place and I was super anxious. I don't know if maybe I was channeling her energy or was something else. Because I have my own things on my mind. So I decided not to check the video and getting her business and all that. I went ahead with whatever I was doing, right? And because I was dealing with my own energy, also my own mind, and but it's been on my mind. I'm trying not to give it too much energy to it, because to be honest, I feel a little bit of guilty for not checking out, not even write down her name, and I just ignore it, right? And I don't know her page. I don't know her name or anything else. So I'm kind of feel a little bit guilty. I don't know. Probably it's not in my hands, or was not in my hands, to do anything. But it's the feeling, that what if she was looking for help, right? Now, it's been said that when somebody really want to kill herself or himself, you don't say it, you just do it. Because the more you saying is just like looking for attention, right? Because if you want to do something like that, why you gonna be attracting attention to you? Like, people think that that's all for clout or attention or whatever, and which I really think that it is a call for attention, but to me it's also a call for help, you know because maybe these kind of people that keep saying to the world that they want to kill themselves, or giving hints that they're gonna do it, is because they don't want to do it. They really want to be stopped. They're looking for that help that they don't have or they cannot find around them. Probably because the people around them think that they are just looking for attention. So they don't take them seriously. They don't validate their struggles, their pain, their depression, their sadness. Sometimes adults, we tend to see younger kids and think because they're kids, they don't have nothing to worry about. Like, they don't have responsibilities, they don't have a job, they don't have to provide for nobody, they don't even probably do chores around the house, so what problems they can have, we don't take seriously the bully at school, for example, or the drama in their lives, because we think they're too young. So we dismiss their feelings, you know and we don't give them validation, as if they don't matter. And in times like this, the ones that we are living, I think a lot of young people is being abandoned by their own families, relatives, and even the friends, even the teachers. I feel like while society tries to support everybody, and say that you matter and you can be whatever you want, and blah 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 blah, and diversity and all this bullshit, they do not really support them like young people need for real. I think the struggles go more than just drama or bully, or finding themselves. You know what I'm saying? And people think that allowing them to do whatever they want will help them heal whatever their wounds are, by giving them what they want. That's how we're gonna raise young people to be free. And I think a lot of people have a misconception about freedom and give your kid whatever they want, or let them be whatever they want for whatever reason. I hope this makes sense to you. But anyway, so like I say, I've been doing other stuff. I've been trying to give a little bit, but not a little bit, but giving self-love, to myself, taking care of my family, and give time for me, um, to connect with nature, ground myself, and work on myself, write down my things. I've been doing my own stuff and thinking about the future. Even though I'm not a person that likes to think a lot about the future. I don't. It's hard to explain, but I try to be in the present. I try to be ready for things in the future, but I'm not that kind of person that is trying to, think ahead 10, 20 years, and because you never know what's gonna happen, right? But anyway, so I haven't been really thinking about, come over here and make a video and all these things, because I am reflecting a lot about a lot of stuff that's been going in my life, and thinking about all the things that I've been, overcome, and how my life has been changing in the past 7, 8 years since I got divorced, more than anything. How my life's changed, and reflecting about that, being thankful to God for saving me always. since I'm a young person, I was always helped by the universe and God. They always been, having my back, my spiritual team, everybody, even though I wasn't connected to them that deep like I am now. But I always knew that there was a higher power backing me up. I always feel it. It was hard to put a finger on it, but it was. I was saved so many times since I'm a young that I've been thinking about that for weeks, I guess. Been thinking a lot about my past and just remembering certain things, and I like, oh my God, I remember this and then that, and oh wow, you know, how many times I've been so close to being in danger, and God's always been there for me, always. So I went through that period, when I was also trying to kill myself and think about suicidal stuff, like I say in another videos. And now, after going to the spiritual awakening and all these things and the research on the NDEs or near-death experiences, my understanding is that obviously you come with a contract, right, that you don't remember, because the challenge is to remember and fulfill that contract, right? And what I've been learning about the contracts is that when you don't learn the lessons you're supposed to learn, you have to come back again and start all over again, do it all over again. So my advice for you, if you are, no matter your age, your gender, or whatever problems you are going through, whatever things happen in your life, I want you to know that life is so precious no matter what, okay? First of all, um, life is a miracle indeed. And having the opportunity to be here and experience the human experience is precious. A lot of us that are awake now say too many times, like, I don't want to go back to Earth no more because it's a struggle and fuck this shit and I never gonna come back. But I know that you always gonna come back no matter what, because we experience a lot of things here on this simulation, on this Earth, that you don't experience in other planets. That's what I've been understanding about this whole thing. And coming so many times, in my case, because I am aware, I've been here hundreds of times, because my soul is ancient. My soul is being here from the beginning of the creation. And if you don't believe me, it's okay. It's not for you to believe me. But I know this. I've been here in many vessels, many lifetimes, different ages, from ancient times. And I've been too many people, too many characters, too many missions. And sometimes I think why I will do this to myself, why I pick to be cheated on in this lifetime, why I pick to be attacked and have murder attempts in this lifetime? Why they did that? Why somebody would do something like that to themselves? Why somebody would pick to be raped? Why somebody would pick to be, losing a loved one and go through this pain? Why somebody would pick these things to go through in this lifetime? Why somebody will do something like it's hard to understand, but it's part of the human experience. We're here to experience everything, all the emotions, to learn from that and master the emotions, and to know love and exercise love, to know and find the real meaning about love, unconditional love, right? So every experience teaches you something, no matter how hard or how painful it is. And as I've been going through all these things and time has passed and I've been recovering a lot of memories, a lot of knowings about my past lives, knowing who I am, I am, being, because like I say, I've been in different eras, incarnated in different times, different timelines. I've been different persons. And I have a better understanding now why you gonna why somebody will pick to go through all these things in a lifetime, and needs to grow, to evolve, to master, to become a ascended master, as ascend on a soul level. And it's hard to understand when you don't know these things and when you haven't awakened spiritually. It's hard to understand. It's hard to get it. It's hard. I still sometimes I'm like, oh my god. The things that I could fucking choose, I had to choose this. Oh, I can't believe this shit. It's hard, but it's truth. We choose what we're gonna go through, what we want to experience. We make this contract. We agree to these things. Okay. Some people awake and remember, some people don't, and it's okay. They die, they come back, and they go through all the things because they have to do it or not. I think you can choose not to do it again, but most of the people do it and come back. And people's like starseeds that we volunteer to come over here to help elevate the vibration and help humanity to awake with the wisdom that we carry from lifetime after lifetime, after being mastering a lot of stuff. We come back with the same challenge. Okay, it doesn't matter if I've been here 100 times. I still come back asleep. I still going to the same challenge, even if I'm a starseed, even if I am a goddess reincarnated. I'm still living a human experience. I still have to go through everything that everybody goes. And my challenge is to awake, to remember, and pick out what I left and continue my work with more things that I've been adding lifetime after lifetime, right? Being a starseed, being a god, a goddess incarnated doesn't mean that you come over here with everything on a silver plate, silver tray, right? You still have to go through everything. You still have to, I'm not gonna say earn your spot, but kind of, because it's your spot no matter what. If you are a god, a goddess, you're still gonna be a god, a goddess in a human body, right? Or a starseed, but you still have to wake up. You still have to work on it. You still have to be humble and relearn and remember. We cannot just come here and say, oh, I'm this and I'm that, so the people have to praise me or whatever. No, we have to be humble. We have to relearn everything all over again. We had to remember. We had to go through everything from poverty to pain to struggles to abuse to everything because we are living a human experience. We didn't came here as a gods or goddesses or star seeds. Even though our souls are, yes, you were a god, a goddess in that particular lifetime, but right now you are so and so. Right now you are just a human, right? So you have to wake up, right? And show the world why you are who you are. It's not just because everybody's gonna here is your crown. No, we have to work to get all of stuff again, to get everything back, or inheritance, or crown, or knowledge, or wisdom, everything. You have to work. And a lot of goddesses don't even fucking wake up. A lot of starseeds don't even know they are starseeds because they choose other things. They don't feel ready to go through the process, you know, or they just don't remember the contract, whatever it is. But we still come and have struggles, and I think we have double of the struggles because we have a lot of weight on our shoulders because the mission we have. So I went through everything. I went through suicide thoughts. I went through abuse. I went through pain, to grief, through everything. And now that I am awake and I, like I said, been learning or remembering about the contracts, about it's okay no matter how you decide to leave or if you decide to remember or not, it's okay. You're still gonna have to come back because that's your contract or not, you know. People don't come back, okay, but if you decide to come back, you have to start all over again. So for the people that think that they feel like giving up, I want you to know that giving up is not an option for real, unless you want to come back again and let's start all over again and go through the same things you just went through. I think the best option for you is to get in contact with yourself, with your own self, find yourself, and go through a journey of self-love. Life is hard, and that's not gonna change because it's a challenge that we take when we accept to reincarnate or incarnate here. It's about the challenge, you know, and we are right here. So regardless the pain, the struggle, the wounds, even if you feel that nobody cares for you or nobody loves you or nobody can help you, even if you feel like the pain is too hard, there is always an answer for all that. There is always ways to overcome and endure the pain, even if you feel like you're alone. I know there is a lot of people that just can't find a way, just can't, and it's too much struggles, and I understand you just want to quit. But just think, do you really want to come again and do it all over again? Go through the same stuff? I think we need to help young people to be emotionally intelligent and listen to them. and really care for them. Because even if you're an adult, everything started when you was young, right? And no matter your age, I think we all as a community should really listen to young people and even to adults and make them feel that they matter. That even if you think that we are strangers, that we don't know you, we feel you. We know that your life has been hard, but we're here to listen to you, to give you words of encouragement, and to tell you that everything is gonna be okay. It's just experience. Probably it's been a bad experience so far, but it still is just experience. It's just that. And you can change the outcome. You can change your mindset. You can change that pain for something more beautiful by appreciating life and understanding that just the action of breathing is a miracle. You know, everybody has something inside of them, a fire, a flame, something that makes you feel happy, something that God puts inside of you before you came to this planet. It could be something artistic, like singing, dancing, writing, building, something that you want and desire since you was a kid. And going back to that can help you to transmute all that pain and change your reality. You know, you just have to find that flame inside your heart, that passion that ignites the love for life again, the love for appreciating everything you have, regardless how much pain somebody else caused you, or even if you cause it to yourself, you know? To me, it's better to finish this life the best you can, learning all the lessons you can while you're still here. So next lifetime is less, you know? You don't have to do all over again. If you learn something, it will be easier or less heavy next time around. But if you quit right now and you decide to come back, you're gonna have to go through all the things that you already went through. And I think we all should be aware of these things. What is the reason we are here? Try to remember. Since you are a kid, you came with a set of wishes and dreams, and that is part of your contract. So by remembering all these things, you could still get the lessons you were supposed to get and fulfilling your purpose using the tools that God put in you, in your soul, you know? And at the same time, you can cope with your pain by transmuting all this pain, all this anger into something beautiful, like art, like painting, making a sculpture, making a bracelet even, you know, helping others, helping kids, helping adults, helping women or men that are going through something, you know, helping addicts, helping in your community. And even if you choose the wrong, um, you know, you make them the wrong choices or whatever, by helping others you can heal your own mistakes, your wounds. And like I say, as you help others, you help yourself and you heal. That's something that I always been understanding. When you help other people, even just like speaking, by speech, you know, words of encouragement, supporting somebody that go through the same things that you went through, that is a huge healing for you. I Most of my life I was always like closed off to share my feelings, to share my life, to share my the things that I went through because I was ashamed, you know? And I'm always being introvert and a private person. But the more I talk, the more I speak, the more I heal. Like I always say, even if nobody say, hey, thank you, your words help me, or here is your like, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just being here talking about the things that I've been going through helped me a lot. Because sometimes I get the lessons when I am speaking. Sometimes I get epiphanies when I am speaking. I am like, oh my God, I just get it right now, you know? So you never know how much speaking your truth can make a difference in your life and help you as you help others that can relate with your struggles. So even in the worst depression that you can be, you know, going through, even if you can stop crying because something is too heavy in your life, don't give on yourself. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. You are right here. And sometimes you know, make a lot of mistakes. And it's okay. It's just an experience. Good or bad, it's just an experience. Try to go through it and try to learn from your own mistakes, your own experiences. And all these things can help you to help others, you know, and help yourself to pass the lessons. Once you learn and heal, you pass the test, you pass the lessons. And sometimes you even, you know, break generational curses, you know. Like for example, if the curse in your family is being cheating, and you want one day just stop and you say, you know what, I don't want that for me, it's gonna stop with me. Or alcoholism was the curse in your family and you say, no, I don't want that life for me, I have to stop, it's gonna stop with me. You pass your test. If you come from a family of drug addicts and you say, I'm gonna rehabilitate and it's gonna stop with me because I don't want that for the next generations, or just because it has to stop with me, I refuse to continue in this loop of this generational curse of addicts, you know, or cheaters, or abusers, you know, it had to start with me. When you break this kind of stuff, you're passing your test. And sometimes it's many generations before one of that family, of that lineage, have the strength to break it. And by you breaking that curse, you can save your own lineage, you know. And a lot of us starseeds were put in karmic families to break those curses, you know. And sometimes that's why we are suffering too much, because we are meant to break those curses. We are meant to end whatever is been in our families that nobody else could, you know. Violence, domestic violence, abuse, sexual abuse, incest, alcoholism, drug addiction. It's so many things that's been occurs in our life, in our families, generation after generation, you know. And we asking, but why, God? Why my life is so fucking hard? Why I had to go through all this? It's because maybe you are the one that is meant to break those curses and save all your lineage that couldn't do it. You know, have you ever heard that saying that God give the worst battles to the best warriors, his best warriors? It's because he knows what we are capable of endure. He never gonna give you more than you can take. And I know it sounds silly or stupid for some people, but it's the truth. If you think about it, it's the truth. He show you how strong you are, how powerful you are. You know, we just have to remember that we are powerful, that we are strong, that we can do this, that we're meant for this. Even if you're going through a lot of pain, just know that you can do this. And it's just experience. That's all that it is. And you can change your reality. You can change the outcome. You can change your whole life. You know, 360. Just by understanding this. It was just an experience. What you learn about it. What you can use in a positive way. How you can use it to help others that are suffering like you. How you can use this for your own healing, you know, to break curses, to pass tests, etc., etc., etc. So my advice is use all this negative stuff that you are going through this, even if it was in the past and the pain is just, you know, coming back right now because the energies are heavy. It's for a reason. It's for you to heal all these things that you've been trying to bury deep down for years and years and years. It's a purge that you need to do, you know, or not. The decision is always ours. If you are ready to take the step to heal, go through this purge and heal and ascend, or not. It's okay. It's your decision. You can do whatever you want to do and come back again. We will have another shot, right? Another opportunity to come back and do it all over again. It's okay. But if you're here if you understanding what I'm saying, if you feel like you're ready to cope with this pain and just see life as it is, a human experience, understand that everything is fine and you'll be okay. Take the steps, the leap of faith to heal, and use all your pain to help others to heal. Because there's a lot of souls out there that needs healing, that needs, words of encouragement, that needs people that can relate with their pain so they don't feel alone. Because we are not alone. We have each other. So, I've been thinking about this girl. I hope she's okay. I hope she didn't hurt herself. I hope if she can see this video, I don't know. But me as a young girl going so many times with these things in my head, I understand, I can relate with the pain, the feeling of giving up, quitting, thinking that nothing makes sense, that nothing never gonna change. And look at me. People can say that I'm alone because I am too far away from my hometown, because I don't have relatives or friends around me. I am a divorcee, you know, and people may think I'm alone and I'm sad, but I'm happy. I finally feel happy and free from all this mindset of lack of love, lack of company, lack of motivation, you know, to be alive. I'm finally free from all that. I finally understood what life is about. I finally found myself, my purpose, my mission, understood my contract, my assignment, everything. And I am so grateful for it. I'm so grateful I didn't kill myself because, oh my God, I don't want to come back and go through all these things. I'm so grateful I learned the lessons. I'm so grateful I passed my test and I keep passing my tests. I'm so grateful I called free my lineage from so many generational curses, you know? I'm so grateful for that. And I know they are thriving up there, happy for me, because of the work that I put on myself, that is helping them too, to be free. So at the end, everything has been worth it. And it's always gonna be worth it. If I have to come back again as a guru, as a master, I'm sure I will say yes. Even though I will be asleep again and probably don't remember, I'm sure I'm gonna say yes because I know I've been here so many times, hundreds of times. I've been here since the beginning. And even though sometimes I joke about not coming back, I know I will come back. I just know. Because it feels good, it feels good to help. It feels good when you do something good for somebody else. It feels good to help. And I'm sure I'm gonna say yes, I will go again to help mankind. Yes, send me again, Father. I know I will say yes. So I wrote down something not a long time ago, and probably has to do with these things that I just say. I wrote this on February 26th of this year, and I was thinking about the passion that ignites everything inside of us as a soul, the passion that keeps us moving forward no matter what. So I'm gonna read it for you. I hope you like it. It says, where is your fire? The fire within, that passion that consumes the most wild emotions and thoughts from your soul. How to keep the inner fire burning. How to keep the fire when your water overflows. Is it possible? The answer is yes. All is part of the balance. A fire that leads deep in the ocean, swimming freely in the sea of your emotions without lose the passion of experience life, using them to transform. There was a little reflection that I got about, when you feel the emotions overflow, like when you're crying, when you feel overwhelmed, you feel like your passion for life is gonna be consumed by this overflow of emotion, this water. But I learned that you can actually keep the fire lit even in the deep of the ocean. It's just, it's all about balance, you know? Balance. That's all. So I'm gonna give you one card from the Akashic Records Oracle cards. I love this deck because it has a lot of meaningful words and hints of things that probably can resonate with you at this moment. For whoever you are, I am sure it's gonna resonate with somebody. So I'm gonna give you one card and see what is. It says difficult road. I don't know if you can see it. Spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. So no matter what is ahead, no matter how far you think the final line is, or the light at the end of the tunnel, or whatever, you always can do this, just just know that perseverance is the thing that is gonna carry you to that end, and everything is gonna be okay. Like I say, it's just experience. It can be hard, it can be painful, but it's just experience. Let me give you another card. Solitude. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. This is one thing that I've been learning a lot. And to me, it's been easy because I'm an introvert, right? It's easy to put myself in isolation because I thrive when I am alone. It's how I get to know myself. It's how I get the experience to reflect and understand myself and watch my life as a movie in front of me and analyze everything. So I can learn from my own mistakes, my own experiences, good and bad, because you learn from everything, not just for the bad things. You also learn from cool stuff, cool shit. You also learn from that, doing something good for somebody. Um, Being around people, and get to know people also teach you a lot. But in moments when you feel like you cannot cope with your pain or it's just too overwhelming, use that solitude to analyze your life and your pain, to find the causes of that pain. And if you know the causes of that pain, analyze what things you can learn from it, what can be positive from it, or what you would do different if it was in your hands, so you can help somebody else that is going through the same thing. And in that act, you can help heal yourself. Like I just say, when you give, you get back. The same thing that you put out there, the same energy that you pour on somebody else, you get it back. So when you help others, when you encourage other people, you're doing the same to yourself. Because we are not separate, like I say, we are all one. The work that you do on yourself helps others. When they see you overcome, when they see your resilience, when they see that no matter the pain and the things that people is been throwing at you, you is still standing. You help them because they can see that it's possible, that no matter what is possible, to keep the faith, the hope, and still stand. And be a winner. So I hope whatever I say makes sense to you. I hope this helped out there with somebody, to somebody that is probably depressed, anxious, sad, going through whatever they're going through. Even if you're thinking of give up or quit, just think about everything I say. You are right here. It's just experience. Take the lessons. Try to understand everything that happens was for you to understand, to learn, to evolve, to grow. It wasn't a punishment. It wasn't for you to suffer. And it was in your contract. I know it's hard to accept it, that we are, willingly putting ourselves in this predicament. But it is true. We choose what things we want to go through in order for us to learn certain lessons and grow. We did that. We did that. So I hope you can understand a little bit more about this, and always do your own research, learning about NDEs or near-death experiences, about the testimonies of a lot of people that died and came back for different reasons: accidents, illnesses, heart attacks, um, attempted murders, um, psychic attacks, with witchcraft and all these things, commit suicide. I mean, all these people go and come back, and a lot of testimonies tells you that indeed we choose to go through all these things. We choose to experience this for us to grow. And once you understand these things, it's like, so yeah, I can change everything. So now I can get the lessons and switch my life all over again, restart, change the switch, change my perspective, and get everything as a lessons and move on from the pain. That's what I did. This helped me a lot, and it helped me also with grief to accept when I lost my father and my brother, knowing that we don't die, our souls are immortal. You don't die really. Is it's been a blessing in disguise for me, because when I lost my father and my dad and my brother, I was ready to understand life after death, and it was a blessing for real. Knowing about these testimonies helped me a lot to cope with grief, and helped me a lot to cope with my own insecurities and my own wantings of being dead and quitting and give up. I understood, like, oh shit, I don't wanna, go through all these things. I mean, if I come back, I want a different set of, life and lessons. I don't want to go through the things I already went through, because I don't want to relive all that shit. If I come back, I want something different, you know? And yeah, that helped me a lot with my awakening too. I think it triggers my awakening. The NDE's testimony triggers a lot of my awakening, and make me remember everything and all the wisdom and the knowledge and everything that I know from lifetime after lifetime came back. It's like I went online, and I start connecting with God source, and all this all these things happened, you know. It's been a long road. It's been a long journey for me, and yeah, I'm grateful for it. So I hope this helped somebody out there. And as always, I love you so much. God bless you. And if any of you have any doubt or want to contact me, asking me, or want any kind of support, words of encouragement, I'm here. You know, just know that if you have good intentions, I will be there for you, because I am a energy reader, and I can know when people try to deceive me. So if you text me and I don't answer, just know that I can read your intentions, and I don't answer to people that is in my inbox just because. I'm here to help. If you really want help, I'll be there for you. Okay? Just check your intentions before you contact me. And I'll be there for you if you need me. If I feel guided to be for you, I'll be there for you. Okay? God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you for watching me.